What is going on, YouTube? It's your host, Rich GNT, and we're here to talk about this young white woman right here. So, apparently, she has hatred for her more white liberal counterparts. And I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anything, really. I mean, I just don't have it in my heart, and it takes too much energy. I don't got time for that shit. But I could agree. I have a great dislike for certain people, and white liberals are pretty much at the top of that list. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right in.
I never knew how racist I was until I came to Colorado. Because let me tell you how much I absolutely despise speaking with anybody who is a white savior liberal. The amount of racism I have for people of my own kind drives me up a motherfucking wall and is a little bit mind-blowing, to be quite fucking frank. White liberals are the worst people in all of society. They have this complex of superiority about them where they think that they are better than other people, but at the same time they think that they're lesser than other people, so they always play the victim while also saying that they're better than other people by trying to put other people on a pedestal, by trying to also tell other people that, hey, I know that I'm better than you, so I'm going to help you rise up in the ranks. And then when other people call them out for that shit, they're like, no, it's not that I think that I'm better than you, I just know that I'm better than you, so that's why I need to save you, right? When you have a conversation with somebody who's a white savior liberal, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You get the fat white women who have the shaved slick backs with the purple hair, the septum piercing, the pedophile glasses, the gut hanging out with the crop top, and you're like, why would you ever wear that out in public? And they're like, because my body, my choice. Ooh.
So I have not personally met those specific white liberals. I think that might be like specific locations. Like if you will go to like places in Colorado, places in California, hell, even places in whatchamacallit, New York, I think you'll come across those people more often. I haven't come across that specific one, but the more white liberal ones, oh yeah, they're a nightmare, because it's exactly what she said. It's like they try to tell you what you know and tell you the ways that you're oppressed, and be like, no, you don't understand. They've done so much to you and your people, and it's like, okay, but I'm living in the here and now. All right, I'm living in the here and now where I'm able to succeed because of the position that I put myself in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that there aren't any situations where black people especially are being downtrodden, or they're being picked at, or racism doesn't have a part to play. But it's not as consistent as these people try to make it seem like, oh my gosh, it is so infuriating trying to have conversation with someone and they just think that, yeah, you're oppressed because you're black. And it's like, no, not really, because I've been able to achieve and do quite a bit for myself, and my skin color hasn't held me back. That's not to say that that's the case for everyone. I'm just saying, I believe more often than not, it is not affecting everyone in the way that they're making it seem like it is, because it isn't. I don't want you to be my savior. I don't want you to stand up for me. I don't want you to do any of that shit. I don't want you to tell me, oh, kick your feet up. Black people have done enough. They mostly say for black women. They exclude black men, but we get to that later. Black people have done this. We have to stand up for them now. No, I don't need you to do that. All right? Like, this isn't a Captain Save-A-Home moment. Like, no. Be a good person across the board. That's it. I'm not asking you to have all this like reservation of sympathy and pity, what it feels like, for me just because I'm black. I don't give a fuck about that. What I want you to do, right, is get out of my way and let me do the things I got to do so I can be successful and surpass anyone I want to. That's all I need.
Fat reliance, fat superiority, oh, they, them energy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And then you get them in a conversation with somebody who happens to be like a black conservative or a person of color who's a conservative, and they're like, I need to save you because you are a lesser person than I am. Then you're like, hey, that's a really wild thing to say, because just because you're white doesn't mean that you're better than I am. And they're like, well, it's not that I'm better than you, I just...
They hit you with the whole, yeah, I have privilege because I'm white and I get better things. Like what? Like what? Can you tell me like what? I'm just confused. Cause I met a lot of white people that don't have those privileges, and I know it's not in a vacuum. But what I'm saying is that a lot of these people had this idea that because they are white, they automatically get more than me. I'm gonna sound like a dick when I say this. I'm in a better position than a lot of people, especially in my age group. I made sure to learn about certain things that I didn't know about, namely finances. I don't have debt. I don't have any vices. I don't smoke. I barely drink. Like, I can drink, but I just choose not to from time to time. I don't do drugs. I don't have a gambling problem. I don't have issues of the flesh, because guess what? I could be celibate like that and I won't have any issue. I have none of the same issue that any of these people have, and yet they want to sit here and say, well, because of your skin color, we have more than you and we have white privilege. No, you don't. All right? You don't. Because as it stands, I'm in a better standing than half of y'all. And that's not a brag. But when you just sit down and take stock of what's going on in the world today, and you realize how some people are just fucked. Yeah. And the reason why I had that is because I worked hard, because I saw the things that went on around me whether it was in my own neighborhood with people that looked like me or those that didn't look like me, and I made a conscious decision to do something different, to be something different. All right. In the face of adversity, when I got knocked down, guess what? I got back up. It's called resilience.
Know that you have years upon years upon years of oppression. They're like, hey, I'm not oppressed. I'm actually earning more money than you. I'm more successful than you. I've taken life by the horns and I've ridden it well, and I've learned my life lessons and I've gotten to where I wanted to go. And here I am as a person of color or somebody who you're saying that I need to be lesser than you, that you need to save me. And here I am doing better at life than you are. And you still think that you're in a better position than I am in life, that you need to save me and walk me through this.
Exactly. A little bit about me. We'll get into it a little bit. I'm a statistic. All right, no father in the house. Grew up in what people call the hood or the ghetto or whatever, Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy. Grew up like on welfare, food stamps and everything like that. Black. Went to school in the projects. By all metrics, I am a statistic. And yet and still, I didn't fall in line with half that shit. Now, I'm not saying that was all me. No. I had people that poured into me. My mother poured into me from a very young age when it came to education. I think I spoke about this before. I wasn't out here doing half the shit that people my age were doing. And younger. Why? Because one, I didn't have a follower mindset. It was years and years and years of me being called the cornball, the lame-o, the white boy, the Oreo, all that shit, because I kept my nose clean and I did what I had to do because I knew where I wanted to go and I knew what I wanted to be. I saw my environment around me and I said, nah. I want to achieve more than that. And I'm not saying that I'm the only one that's ever achieved that. No. What I am saying is that a lot of people fall in between the cracks. A lot of people fall down, they can't get back up. I stayed on the path. Because I knew, even though I didn't really believe it at times, because it was difficult. I'm not saying I lived a hard life, but it was difficult for me to be my own person. But I knew that at the end of me trying my best and doing my best and not always being the best, but putting forth my best foot forward, because I knew, you know what? I'm not in competition with anybody. And even now, I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm in competition with myself. I'm in competition with the me of the past. As long as every day I wake up, God willing, and I'm able to surpass who I was the day before, that's all I need. That's all I need. Imagine how it sounds when I'm hearing people that are white say that, oh, white privilege, oh, I have this because of this, oh, you can't do this because I can't do what? I can't do what? Tell me what I can't do that you can do because of your skin color. I'm confused. And let's just say that is the case, right? Let's just say that is the case. All right, cool. You're telling me that with all this oppression, all this bearing down on me, I still surpass you and I still got more than you? And that's not me bragging. I'm not. But that's just a fact. I must be that guy.
Tell me how this makes sense. Tell me how this makes sense. Because it drives me fucking crazy, man. Because let me just tell you, all right, now that I am here in Colorado, we are here for a short period of time, thank God, I'm seeing everything from Colorado on my For You page, and a lot of these conversations that I'm seeing be had between white savior liberals and people who are not white and are not liberals, that's typically how the conversation goes. And I'm just so fucking sick of it. Plus, I'm just sick of not seeing aesthetically pleasing individuals. Get rid of the pedophile glasses. Come on, George Harvey, let's not do that. And the fucking shaved sides with your fucking weird, I can't do it. Stephen Pearson, I just want to pull it out of your face. I don't know. Call me hateful. I am. I hate every single white savior liberal. I fucking hate you guys. Call me a racist against white liberals because I am. Am I racist against any other race? No. White liberals, I hate you all.
I wonder, what do they call a white person that hates other white people? Because they call black people coons and everything like that, Sambos and other type of shit like that. What do they call white people that hate other white people? They call them niggas Miracle Whip. Oh my gosh. Now that I think about it's mayonnaise but not mayonnaise. Oh shit. Yeah, that's probably what they call them. But look, I wholeheartedly agree with what she said, right? Y'all need to stop with this savior complex. I'm not saying that you don't stand up for people of color whenever you see them or whatever, or black people, whatever. I'm not saying don't do that. What I'm saying is just stand up for people in general. If you see something wrong being done, don't just automatically take that person's side because they're black or brown. Don't just look at a person that's struggling and be like, oh man, it's because of your skin color. Probably not. Probably not. I'm willing to bet that's probably not the case. And don't look at people like me and just automatically assume that I'm on the same wavelength as you and that I'm thinking what you're thinking about, how I'm oppressing what. No, because you're just going to piss me off. You're going to piss me off, then I'm going to get mean. And I don't want to get mean. I'm going to say some shit that you're not going to like. I don't need you to do any type of pity, feel better for me, help me, none of that shit. I need you to get out my way so I could achieve the things I want to achieve and succeed. That's all I need you to do. Get the hell out of my way. That's all I want. You know, and for the black people out there, right? People, those white liberal people, right? They're hurting you because they're having you think that the reason you're in the position that you're in is because of your color of your skin, and that they're creating this inherent dislike towards white people, which is kind of weird how they do that because they advocate against themselves. But they're drawing that disparity between you. Look, we are all human beings. Yes, some people have different skin tones, sure, and yes, some people may have different cultures, sure, and yes, some people might have different outlooks on life based off of things that we cannot control. Yes, but having people whisper or tell you this shit in your ear about how, you know, it's white privilege this, white privilege that, or it's because they're white. No. Stop believing that shit, right? If you want to go out there and achieve something, if you want to go out there and make something of yourself, go out there and do it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It will not be easy. It's going to suck. And you might have people in your ear talking all this yin yang bullshit. But I'm going to tell you what, it's going to pay off in the end. If you make sure you do what you got to do, hold yourself accountable, and stick to your guns. You know what? Don't be a follower. Be a leader, right? Don't fall into peer pressure. None of that shit. It's gonna pay off in the end. Cause I was there too. I was thinking to myself like, damn, you know, I'm moving this way and it's not working out for me. No, it will. It will. Trust me, it will. Well, that's it for this video. You guys already know the drill. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. Am I off in what I was saying? Is she off in what she was saying? I don't think she is. I think she hit it right on the nail. I think there's a little bit more that she's missing, but right there on the nail, because these white liberal people, especially the white women, man, they are a menace to society. All these social issues we got, white liberal women, I'm blaming them right now. Right here, right now, I'm blaming them. That's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.